The Derpy Sherpa here with a quick instructional video on union contributions and the reason that they're so helpful. So everyone knows that after a reset, when you go into your union building, one of the things that you can do is go into the contribution structure, and you've got 5 options. One is primary, normal, and then last is advanced for diamond contributions, and the other 2 are use items. So most people will use either normal contribution or advanced contribution and donate 50 or 200 diamonds to the union. So the reason that this is so important, and the reason that we prefer for people to do 200 diamonds, is because it contributes to union growth. It also helps out individual players, and I want to kind of show you how that works. So first of all, to show you what I mean by union growth, right here is a picture of how we stand. We're at level 6 right now. We're at 429,000 of 500,000 in level 6, which means that pretty soon we should be able to be at level 7. And what that means is that we can add players. Adding players means that we add to union strength, and so obviously that adds to our power, makes us stronger. And you also can see there union earnings. Union earnings come from players. Obviously, with more players, you get more union earnings. And the way that we can use those is also here in the contribution building. But the way that you can use the diamonds that you've contributed, even though you've given them away, so to speak, is that you get the same amount of coins back that you've contributed. So if you contribute 200 diamonds, you get 200 coins. The way that most of us use those is for clothing, because a lot of us have a bunch of naked hoe viziers running around that don't have clothing that we'd like them to have, trying to level them up. Everyone knows how bloody long that takes. So in any case, you can use your coins here for clothing. If you save up, you can get master clothing for 290 coins. Or you can get other stuff that's usually a little bit less helpful. I usually get the clothing here. And the other thing that happens here that I can do is go into the union store either once or twice a week, depending on what we have available. And I can buy things that you get. I can buy the starter pack, starter pack 3 for instance, which means that everyone in the union gets a collection of prizes sort of randomly. Either badges or EXP books, sometimes clothing and things like that. So all of this kind of comes together to make sure that you get something for what you've given. So you get not only a stronger union, but you also get stuff on your own for the contribution that you've given. So we expect for people to, at minimum, give the normal contribution of 50. And the reason that you don't have to be pay to play to do this is because every day at reset, as you know, you can go into the rankings building and you get at minimum, bare minimum, 60 diamonds for tapping on honor in power, campaign, and intimacy in the server and the cross server rankings. But usually you'll get a little bit more than that. You might get 20 diamonds here. You might even get 110 diamonds there. So you're going to get a minimum of 60 just for doing that. But also, you've got the option for videos, which I've already watched mine today. But you get 5 videos that you can watch, maximum of 30 seconds each, but usually a little bit shorter. And you get 20 diamonds for each video that you watch, as well as some kind of little item. So that right there is 100 diamonds. So just for the daily logging in, that's 160 diamonds logging in and watching videos. And then when you go to divination, sometimes you get diamonds for that as well. You can see the last diamond gift I got for logging in was 50 diamonds. So you don't have to pay to play. That's not something that we require as a union. It's not really important. Diamonds are useful for other stuff as well. So a minimum of 50 is really helpful in terms of union growth. Another thing that you get here in quests, each time somebody gives diamonds, the bar moves up. and the different chests activate. And the last 2 chests always have diamonds in them. So this last one had 10. I think the one before that had either 5 or 10 in it. So you always get diamonds back in some way, shape, or form for what you've contributed. And the only way that we can get those is from the contributions. And one last thing that I forgot to mention just a minute ago is that the items in contribution, the only time that you want to use those is when Union XP Rush is going on. At the time that I'm making this, we have Arena going on, so I wouldn't use items for that because you get a lot more if you use these during Union XP Rush. So I always make a contribution of 200 unless we've got Rush going on and I've got items that I can use. So in any case, thanks so much for bearing with me in my little experimental help video, and I hope you got something out of it. Thanks.